40.
I told an enormous lie to get a job.
No, during this movie.
Oh, during this movie. Yeah, probably every day. Probably had to lie a little bit every day just to get through it.
This is just bending the truth.
Just bending the truth, man.
It's not a lie, just taking the truth and just bending it a little.
Yeah, finessing.
Yeah.
Well, I have a sequel. Yeah, you have to pick your countries per country. I mean, I love Spain as well, so don't worry about that. I don't like your football teams; they're too good. Yeah, no, I'll end up. We have plans for cinema in Spain. And Spain's, they're very good filmmakers from Spain as well. Really, yeah. Thousands. What do you mean? Yeah. Bayona, I think, and I can never say his name. Pedro Aldum. Genius. Hamon is one of my I don't speak Spanish. One of my favorite films. Fantastic piece of filmmaking.
I said I was qualified for the job. So yeah, that works.
I told an enormous lie to get a job.
No, during this movie.
Oh, during this movie. Yeah, probably every day. Probably had to lie a little bit every day just to get through it.
This is just bending the truth.
Just bending the truth, man.
It's not a lie, just taking the truth and just bending it a little.
Yeah, finessing.
Yeah.
To my crew, that it was going to be a fun experience making it. It was really hard work. As a director and as a leader, it's best not to lie. You got to tell the truth, and you got to be, I think when you're a spy, lying is sadly part of the job, as Sam Rockwell says, that and killing people. I don't lie and I don't kill people. So the good news is I didn't have to do any lies.
So I'm a dog person. I'll tell you why. I will pick up a dog's poop.
There you go. That's a good answer.
I have to scoop up the cat's poop. So, most of my life is based on poop-related choices. And I will pick up a dog's poop. Therefore, I have to say I'm a dog person.
I would go with that, too. I'm a dog person. I picked up a lot of dog poop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a bold move. You think about it. Putting a plastic glove on your hand and picking up poop. I won't do that for a cat.
Also, kitty poop is in the house and dog poop is outside the house.
But they engineer these giant structures. Like, you'll never have to use the scoop again. This is a graph and it falls to the bottom. And then if you have to do all that engineering for something's poop, you're not a cat person. I pick that stuff up with my hands. I'm a dog person.
Yeah, it's true. Sometimes you have to.
Yeah. Actually, every day you have to.
Yeah.
If you're in that life. Every day it's just picking up poop.
No bag, just hands?
It depends on the environment. Duty calls, unconditional love.
No, sometimes you got to do it. That's what Purell's for.
Or just go for it. Strong immune system.
That's right. The immune system needs practice.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hey, you asked the question.
Yeah. My fault.
Open this up.
I hope so. The thing about franchises or new franchises, which are rare, they have to entertain, and if people enjoy it, then they'll get more. If they don't, then it's up to the public. But we have a whole universe of spies that ARGYLLE wears a very snappy. You can imagine where his suits get made. That's all I can say.
Suscríbete y entérate de todo.